Hi there guys, so back out, come to the little bushcraft camp that I've made, and today thought I'd have a go at making a rocket stove. Now, I did this at the weekend with a friend of mine who came up. I've not seen him for many years, so yeah, thanks for coming up, Alex. We had a great day, and we did try this, and so I thought no, I'd come back again and show you guys sort of like what we did. To actually bore the hole, I've got a one inch, so like 1/8 flathead drill bit, and this is a hilt that I had knocking around from the days that I used to make swords for reenactment, and I've just sort of like modified it so it fits in there. It was a lot more snug. It has freed up considerably since, but it should be, hoping it'll be sufficient enough to get this going. So all I'm going to do is go right into the middle and then just twist right in there into the middle, and just keep twisting and boring it out. Could have probably done with cutting this a little straighter, to be honest, but here goes. So this tree's actually grown more on this side, which will have probably been facing south, than that side, but I'm going to go in pretty much in the middle there. I must admit, Alex did the majority of the boring, the drilling when we came out. So this will take a while to do. So it's just a case of twisting. It's really simple, just takes a while. Well, I've got a good way down with this so far, but I think it's time to break out the old extension. So it's just a basically that just fits in there like so, and that goes in there. So I've been boring now for quite a while, and it is a slow process this, but probably maybe a good 3, maybe 4 inches deeper than I did it last time. So hopefully that'll make the difference. We just have to see. And as you're going along, you'll want to sort of like keep on knocking out all the bits from inside. So I'm now just going to sort of measure up how deep we are. We're about there. So that's about where we want to be drilling in. laterally. Well, going straight down. Try and got to make sure you sort of line it up with the hole as well. And then it's just a case of going in from the side. So what I've done here is I've actually bored through and past the hole, and I'm going to go all the way through the log to increase the airflow, so there'll be twice as much air getting in, because I noticed that was a little bit of an issue. I think there wasn't quite enough oxygen getting to the fire. Nearly through anyway. There we go. So now it has gone through, but there. So there we have it. I've put it on top of the log that I have been using as a tripod. This is just going to give it, well, make it a little easier for me in terms of I don't have to be bent down all the time, and it'll be easy for filming it as well. So anyway, time to test it out. Let's get some birch bark in there, get it lit, and get it fired up. Well, it's taken a bit of time to get going, but we've finally got there. It's going to take a little bit of tendering, but I have to keep blowing through until it really takes. So this wood is slightly damp, you know, it's not bone dry, but what I'd like to do is I want to use this log. I don't want to just burn it for the sake of doing this and showing it. So I'm going to get a couple of things together and show you what I'm going to do. So with me I've got my billy can. I've just put about a litre of water in it. I've just got the lid for my bush stove that I'm going to put on over the top. Put on there. I know that's a little skew width and it is not level. So we'll try and level that up a bit. There we go. That's a bit better. You've got to keep blowing on it until every now and again to fire it back up a bit until it really gets going. but I reckon that'll take about 10 minutes to come to the boil. We'll see. But yeah, well, first I want to make a drink, and then I've brought a load of this stuff with me, and it's the Tremblay from the hoof bracket fungus, and we're going to boil this up and start get the process really going on some Amadou. So this log will be used well. Well, while that's sort of gently simmering away, I'm making, well, this will be another fireboard for a bow drill. So, but I've got to whittle this down. It's going to take quite a bit of work because this is going to be the spindle. It's a bit thick, but oh yeah, but it should be good because it's the same. It's sycamore, which is a pretty decent wood for bow drill. So I've been making a few bow drill sets to take with me for the Wilderness 17 this weekend, and this is going to be one of them. So while that's sort of brewing away, I'm just going to sit and do this. So that Amadou has been so nicely simmering away for a good hour and a half, something like that. And now it's more of a case of what you need to do with it. If I can get this log to be flat, because it's, you know, at this stage it's wet and we can't really use it at the moment, but I shall show you. It needs a bit of pounding, not too hard, but this will help open the fibres up, and when it's dry it'll just make it a lot easier when it comes to using it as a tinder. And it'll also help get some of the moisture out of it as well. So it just wants a good pound. not too hard. You don't want to completely flatten it, but already that's loads more flexible, way more flexible and bendy than it was before. It was really stiff, and it sort of wants the consistency of like a fine suede. That's what you're looking for. And just keep flexing it around a bit. Well, I've got all that thoroughly beaten down now, and it's pretty flexible. So that just needs to dry off. All the rocket stove worked pretty well. Took a while, you know, for it to get going, but it worked okay. I reckon the Swedish log torch probably burns better once it's going. But yeah, that burnt fine. I'd been I whittled down a spindle for a bow drill while I was waiting for it to simmer down. So I'll probably finish that off, I think, later on today. And yeah, that'll add to the set that I shall be taking with me to the Bijord Desert Outdoor Activity Centre this weekend. I'll be there giving some bushcraft courses on sort of like bushcraft survival courses, also doing some talks. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be a really good weekend, and yeah, I'm really happy and pleased that, you know, they contacted me and asked if I would be interested in doing their event, and it's the first year. So yeah, I'll be recording. Hopefully, I'll be recording some bits while I'm there. I'm going to be up on the main stage on the Sunday morning, and so I'll try and bring that to you for next week's video. So that leads me to say thank you to everybody who's subscribed so far. Really appreciate it. And if you are new to the channel, down there, click the subscribe button. If you enjoy this, check out all the other videos. This is the 70th video I think I've put out now. So, you know, there's plenty to keep you occupied with. So that just leaves me to say, oh yeah, drop a comment in the comment box below if you've enjoyed it, or, you know, if you've got, maybe you've done the rocket stove before, you might have some more tips, or even just want to let me know on your experience of it. So yes, I shall see you in next week's video. Bye for now.